All right, thanks, Dan. Give it up for Dan. Comedy crew, comedy club. There's the hand that took off. Yeah, I love playing this place. It's a little confusing, right? It's like, there are two owners for this place, and one owner said, you know what, I want to do seafood. The other owner is like, nah, I don't know about that. Let's just name it Fins and Things, I guess. Just things. We got a special private room over here. Guys, you know what? You can get a private room, but you have to order the whole porpoise. It's a little deceiving. Has anyone had the jerk chicken here? Hey folks, have you guys tried the jerk chicken? The Hollywood couple, they're talking to Dan. Did anyone try the jerk chicken? Let's fucking listen. I just wonder how in the hell they came up with that name, jerk chicken. It's like, it's just some asshole chef in Jamaica in the back. He's like, yeah, get the chicken from the jerk back there. So as a comedian, we're a sad bunch. We're always lonely. We're going to the internet looking for female companionship or adult porn sites. It's gotten to the point where my web browser's gotten really invasive. Like I just open up my computer and it automatically logs me in incognito mode, and then it starts suggesting porn sites I might like. It's got too much, right? It's like, who would have thought that cross-eyed ChineseBabes.com would be that titillating? I must admit, I enjoyed it for a while, but then, I was horny an hour later. So, Nick Mason mentioned all the stripper jobs that they were doing during COVID. He forgot one. There was the delivery job. It was called Boober. What else I got? These are all jokes based on past comedians. So if you just walked in here, you're fucked. Connie was talking about some unique words in the language, right? I just remember like an Italian guy who's going like, "Hey, I shot her right in the kumquat."
Hey, that's her joke.
Yes, and I added to it, and I mentioned her name. I shot her right in the kumquat. Did anybody see the boxing match? Anybody watch the Floyd Mayweather fight a few weeks ago? You guys see that, Travis? Did you see the fight? The Floyd Mayweather fight? No? Not into boxing? Oh, God. What a travesty. If you didn't see it, Floyd Mayweather, who is a 50-0 champion, fought a YouTuber by the name of Logan Paul. And I haven't seen that much hugging since last week's episode of This Is Us. And it was great for Mayweather. He made like $50 million. And his promoter set up with another fight right away. Next month he's going to fight the guy from Oppa Gangnam Style. So did everyone get through the crisis a few weeks ago? You guys remember that we had a crisis 3-4 weeks ago? You recall? There was a crisis. Everyone was worried about it. How about you, sir? Sir, with the dreads, did you get through the crisis 3-4 weeks ago?
Gas crisis?
Yes, the gas crisis. There was a gas crisis, a gas shortage everyone was so worried about. I wasn't going to get screwed like the toilet paper man. I got all my Tupperware. I went down to the Shell station. I filled it all up. And I'm driving back home and I'm like, shit. I drive an electric car. That was fucking funny, guys. How about this? So I'm 52. You could say I identify as white. And I'm at this age and this whiteness, I'm not really in step with the culture anymore. I'm kind of clueless. I'm so white, I thought Snoop Dogg was Charlie Brown's best friend. I'm so white, I thought MLK Day was a celebration of milk. And I just found out that Megan Thee Stallion was not this year's Kentucky Derby winner. What the fuck do I know? I'm so white, I thought cornrows was a new breakfast cereal. And to top it all off, my girlfriend comes to me and she says she wants a BBC. I thought, great, more Monty Pythons, more Doctor Who for me. Turns out, Big Black Cock is not a British TV channel. All right. How about these folks here from Hollywood? What do you do, sir, for a living? Consumer safety. So you drove here in the Yugo. What sort of consumer safety? All consumer safety? What's that? Food? Food safety? So you have to come here to fins and things and make sure there's not too many things, floating around there. And you, ma'am? Stay-at-home mom? Good for you. These kids need a whipping. You need to keep them in shape. What else is going on? Let's see this other side. Oh, another side. I'll leave you with this. I'm from Florida. I've been here my whole life. And I don't know whether to be embarrassed or laugh my ass off at these Florida man stories. Have you heard of these Florida man stories, guys, in Hollywood? Yeah. Right? So, these are all true. A guy in Vero Beach, high on Flocka, jumps over a prison fence into a prison just to see his friends. And the cops catch him, of course, and they're like, why? And he's like, I'm not just a junkie. I'm a great BFF. And he said, honestly, officer, there was a Pokemon Go in there that I needed, and I hear the meatloaf is divine. Then there was a guy in Miami right here, true story. He got arrested for assaulting his girlfriend with fried chicken. Now her face is finger looking good. And then in Orlando, there was a guy who was being chased by the cops. He breaks into a house, and he goes into the kitchen, and he steals a Capri Sun. The cops tackle his ass, and they're like, why did you do that? And he said, every time I smoke crack, I get thirsty. And I'm thinking, geez, every time I smoke crack, I'm just thirsty for alley cock. Cut to commercial. 4 out of 5 crack addicts prefer the taste of Capri Sun. Find it wherever eternal souls are sold. All right, that's my time on Mike Pardo. Give it up for Dan Weiss. You've been a very quiet, exciting audience.